Alright, I'm back, guys, and I was just thinking about how I'm going to acclimate the shrimp for this. So I'm like, I really need to get a second container. The one I just showed you holds all of my supplies, or most of them, and I actually just recently went through this and took out what I'm no longer using, but I always use the scissors, and there's some Gorilla Glue for gluing on the plants, and I'll be using that today, and some test strips, an extra sponge. This is the coarse, this is the fine one, and I switched to a more coarse one, but you want to try to have both. Babies will get sucked up into your hang-on back, so having a finer one if you have babies is better. So it's like a pre-filter on your HOB, and then I put my Hikari shrimp food in here, so I don't go through it very much, but this is what helps them to shed when they need, when they're growing their shell. It helps them to shed and grow new shell and just get big. And some cleaning pads, just some Mr. Clean original cleaning pads to wipe down the glass if it gets algae, and then I cut that down to size for the smaller bowls and stuff. Some test kits and some blue-green slime algae, which I found harmed some of my fish, so I actually avoid this at all costs, but you'll get the blue-green slime that's set up, and I do try to avoid this because I had some fish loss after using that. Some super ick cure. I've never had ick, so I just have this just in case. So that's pretty much it, just another test kit. I'm going to empty that out so you can see I don't have enough aquarium water to do a proper acclimation. So I'm just going to put the shrimp in that bucket and just acclimate them a tiny bit so that I don't use a whole lot of water from there because I don't have enough to spare. So they'll just be mostly temperature acclimating, and then I'll add a little bit of water in there, and then I'll add the shrimp in here. So I've got these cherry shrimp, and I decided to get 4. I was talking to the guy, and he said that I most likely had cherry shrimp. So even though I ordered a mono shrimp, I actually went in originally for cherry shrimp. So even though I had ordered the mono shrimp, I think they ended up sending them cherry shrimp that looked like a mono shrimp, which would explain why I had like babies. Because my mono shrimp, I guess, aren't supposed to breed in fresh water, and they need the brackish water for breeding. So that would explain why this guy is probably a cherry. Sorry. He actually told me that the mono shrimp will eat the cherry shrimp. So I was like, okay, well, I probably do have a cherry shrimp in here. And he actually looks a lot like one of these cherry shrimp from the store, because he's kind of translucent. They're not a dark cherry shrimp. So that probably is a higher quality cherry shrimp, the darker ones. But I like the translucent ones a little better. So I've emptied this out while I've been talking. And I'll go ahead and get started with the acclimation. But I did want to share that. That is why I end up getting cherry shrimp today. Because I'll be able to put them all together. So let's get started. Baby that I have is that size and hasn't gotten any bigger, so that was the other reason why he said it's probably a cherry shrimp, because of the size that he is, and he has color, and he hasn't gotten very big. I am just going outside. This is the only cup I have spare for doing little water additions, so I don't know why. This guy's broke. I think the last one broke on me and I had to throw them away. I've got to get some more cups. Ooh, I do have a red solo cup. I could use that, I forgot. So I don't need to get more cups. I just need to remember, go get a red solo cup if you need a cup for doing water additions. I'm gonna go back to the pond back here and empty this out so I can reuse this, but I guess I didn't need to, but hey, you'll get to see my pond where I take, because I don't like to just throw it away. So this is what I do with the extras. But yeah, it definitely doesn't take over, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside now. The auto tracker doesn't focus. This is a little DJI camera. It's not the easiest for vlogging. My battery's running low, so I probably won't get to do a time lapse of this. So I'll just show you what it looks like when it's done. I'd like to do the planting of this bowl for you. So I might try to save my battery for that and plant this one. I'm having trouble finding the shrimp in here. He's probably hiding, maybe molting. He's probably in there. And I'm just gonna get a little more water. So I've done some water additions for the shrimp. It's about 50% store water and 50% jar water. And I'm just gonna let them hang out and chill and acclimate for a little bit, and then I will add them to the jar. And then my camera did die, so I'm back to my iPhone. Probably not gonna record everything. I'll be filling this back up. I'm still acclimating the shrimp, and I'm acclimating the snails, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done and wrap up the vlog for today. So see you soon. And this little guy is out now. He's out and about. And then I just took out the unhealthy Sylvania that was turning brown. I mean, it's healthy, but it's like turning brown for some reason. I don't know what light setting it prefers. If it prefers the stronger light, well, I think the Subwassertang prefers the dim light. So I try to do what the Subwassertang likes. And I mean, it has a great root system in here. It's just the leaves are turning a little bit brown. So it might want more light. I don't know. Sylvania is a confusing plant, as most plants are, to try to figure out. So it's hard to please everybody. So this is off. That's really bright. And I mean, if I was running an experiment, I would keep this bright or medium and see how it goes. So I keep it on the dim. I think the shrimp and the Subwassertang are happy with that way. And the Sylvania looks okay. And then some days I might just leave it on medium. But there you go. That's the desk lamp with the touch pad. That's why I can't put it on a timer, because of that pad. I realize that this might be hard to get them out, or it could be easy if they're up in this. Oh, they are up in there. It's like, could maybe just scoop them out. They're now hiding in the Sylvania. Right, one's in there. One for 4. spin this around. That's my baby. And the other guys are in here. The shrimp jar is not easy to record. We'll try to get some shots. Alright, so there's the shrimp jar. So hopefully this jar will just become a subwater tank only jar because everything else has pretty much died off. The Java fern did not make it in here. This guy looks weird. What's going on there? Oh no. Is he getting beaten up by the baby? They look like they're fighting. I'm not sure what's going on. I might have to separate them. Let me find out what's going on. Okay guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're fighting or mating, but the baby has a hold of one of them in here. I don't know what that is. What kind of behavior is that? He is grabbing hold of these shrimp. I don't know what's going on. Is this how shrimp mate? I mean, I've never actually seen them mate, so I don't know. This is very strange though. He's got a hold of one and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should separate them. Is this mating or is he attacking? I wish I knew what was going on. I mean, it doesn't look like he's harming him, but he won't let him go, so I don't know what to do. This doesn't look friendly. I don't know, I'm so confused. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but let me know what that kind of behavior is. I guess I'll find out. I'm just going to keep an eye on it, but I don't know what this is. He's definitely got a hold of him. He's either happy or he's not. It's hard to tell. Well, he's still holding on to him, and now all the shrimp are in this one location. I'm worried I may not have shrimp tomorrow if this continues. All right, he's still kind of holding on to him. He's trying to get away, and he's just won't let him go. This is very strange. I might have to separate them. Well, I didn't think this is what was going to happen today with today's vlog. This has really turned into an unexpected thing for me. I didn't know this was going to happen. I was just hoping to get some more shrimp in this jar, and I might end up having to separate the baby from the new guys. Maybe I'll move him out and put him in with the betta fish. Sorry guys, the subwasher tank is getting in the way, and I'm trying to get this on camera for you. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Is that like attacking behavior? Is that mating behavior? I have not seen that before, but he's still sitting on him, so yeah, so that's what he's been doing. I don't know what that behavior is. I'm probably not going to let it continue. This poor little guy just looks like he's being picked on. Unless, you know, if this is even aggression, I have no idea. So let me know, is this normal behavior? Should I put him back in with the other shrimp? For right now, I'll separate them until I find out more information. So, but yeah, so that was my day. I hope you liked the makeover, and coming to the store with me and seeing what I've done. I've got some new snails and new shrimp, which I've been wanting. I just was hoping they'd all kind of get along better. I mean, they're just sitting there right now. But I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick update. This is 2 days later. The cherry shrimp are still in here and doing good, but the baby did get taken out and he was put into the resurrection jar with the baby platies. I figured that would be the safest option for him since the betta fish could predate on him. And it is a smaller jar, but you know, it's just 1 shrimp and 2 baby platy fish. I did notice the water seems to have a slight haze to it, so I think with the new shrimp, you know, and there's been a population explosion, that the nitrates are probably up. Anytime you see that the water looks a little cloudy or hazy, it's probably time to do a little water change. Daily to every other day water changes are going to be happening. And then at least for the first week, and then I can slow down and kind of go back to a normal schedule. But for the meantime, daily and then weekly, and then it probably can go back down to monthly water changes. Didn't really know what else to do with this little guy other than to move him in here. This will either be a temporary home or I'll just keep him in here. He's so small. This jar is really quite fitting for him. So I really just wanted to show you where the baby ended up going before I ended the video. And it just goes to show animals are unpredictable and you might need a backup place to put them in case things don't go as planned. So this is something I would not try to do again unless I was adding equal amounts of shrimp to an existing population. So until next time, guys, take care.